But what's interesting, and this is what I want to talk about today, when we talk about real estate investing, we always say treat your real estate investing like a business. But today, I want to talk about those individuals who have grown to be amazing at investing in real estate, but because they've become really serious real estate investors, they're also doing property management. But what RPM offers is opportunities to step into the world of managing real estate and actually being in the business of property management. Now, that's a long-winded intro, but I really wanted to set that context up well so that people understand what we're talking about today. RPM does property management, but RPM is also a franchisor for those who say, I want to take on property management and I want to do it really well. So give me a little bit of insight into that context called real property management, the franchisor.
For sure. So yes, as you said, everyone knows us as the property management brand here in the States and in Canada. But as the franchisor, we're passionate about helping new business owners and existing business owners really hone their experiences, hone everything they've learned from their day-to-day and make it into a profitable business. Mm-hmm. Property management as an industry is continuing to grow year after year after year. And it just makes sense that anyone who is really invested in real estate investing and has that passion brings that forward and wants to start helping others. Because if we can make a strong industry around helping other real estate investors, we can make a strong real estate investing industry even better, which I think that's the reason that a lot of us are here today.
Well, so what's interesting about all of this is that, as a national brand, the Real Estate Investment Network, REIN, has been around for 30 years. We've seen many investors, try and fail at doing property management. And it's not because they're not good at property management. They've learned to do their own portfolios and all the rest of it. But I think what RPM offers in this particular situation, in this context, is the structure, the systems, the processes, the actual support team, the support mechanism, so that really what is powerful about a franchise, and on the Everyday Millionaire podcast, which that I host, is I've had more than one franchisor, and I don't know what they call them. It's just like they're the what do they call them? They're kind of like the Cupid of franchisor and franchisee. That's what they do for a living. Mm-hmm. But in this case, it's like, here we are with real property management. We've had more than a couple of REIN members that have actually stepped up and said, I want to be a franchisee. Like I want to take it on and go into the property management business. So that's all to say that many have the talents of property management, but they don't have the systems. They don't have the processes. They don't have that, really North American wide, that, or even that global view of property management when it comes to systems and structure. So let's break it down in a little bit more detail. We're pretty high level still, but let's talk about, as a franchisor, if somebody's interested in a franchise called real property management because they got their own portfolio, maybe they got their own 20, 30, 50, 100 doors. That's a good way to start, isn't it? And then, what is it that RPM offers in terms of being a franchisor, Michelle?
So very first off, we want to look at the systems and processes. When it comes to starting up your own property management company, you need to build a good foundation. Property management businesses are two parts: business development and operations. You want to make sure that operations is strong as you start to do your business development, and we work with you on that. Our systems and processes are sort of done like a checklist style, where you know that you're going to be able to provide that consistency because you're going through the same motions each time, even though it's a different type of investor or tenant you're working with. But that consistency leads well back into your business, and we're there to support that all together. On top of that, franchisors take care of a lot of the training and development. So we do regular trainings, not only with our franchisees on other business owner topics and challenges that they're going to face as owning that business, but with your PMs as well. We believe that some of the best property managers need to have a thirst for knowledge, that continuing education, because this landscape is moving every single day. And so your franchisor wants to make sure that not only you, but your people are ready to tackle what's going to be happening within the market and on their day-to-day. On top of that, we also take care of all the technology, the research and development behind technology. Oh my goodness. The last 2 years, the amount of property management tech that has come out, even in the last 2 months with AI, it's been phenomenal. And us as a franchisor, we are looking at all of these many different pieces. But as a business owner, it doesn't necessarily mean you need 25 pieces of tech plugged in. We want to make sure that as you are running your business, you have the necessary tech, because it does cost money to put these software in, and that you're using it efficiently and that it's working and talking together. That is what I see as one of the key features of being part of a larger network, is that we have so many offices across Canada and the States. We can approach these companies and let them know, hey, we need to work it this way. It has to be this way so that we can deliver the best service and gain and work with other investors. Because of that bulk buying power and community, we have a little bit more lineage and leverage with some of these larger companies. And that tech piece is just continuing to grow and will always be moving as part of being a business owner within this industry.